Hello everybody, Megalithic here, and you join me today on a rather special day indeed. It could be considered a red letter day in fact, for today is the day that I purchased myself my second Grotti GT500. Okay, now here we go. The Grotti GT500 can be found on the Legendary Motorsports website, and there we go, coming in at just a snip under $800,000, and well worth it, I can assure you. Now I'm thinking of getting this in a white. Maybe I shall get the black to test. No, I know I'm going to keep it in the white, so who am I kidding? I'll just go ahead and send it to the Hillcrest residence as always. And on this occasion we'll be getting there in the LG, which is a rather fine car for the money. Okay then, there we go. In fact, I do believe this car can be given away free by Rockstar to most players if you simply log on and set up an account with the Rockstar fan club. Okay, well here we go. Now we've got the LG down to the Hillcrest residence, and all that really remains is to go on inside the garage and see if our purchase has been delivered. Okay, now here we go. And there she is. Now, the GT500 is by far and away my favourite car on this game, which is why I've purchased two. It is not so much for the driving. I mean, the back end there is a little bit iffy, but if you take all of that out of account, the styling of this car I find absolutely delightful. I really do find it the most enchanting car on the game, and it is easily by far and away my favourite. Okay then, now let's take it out, shall we? Okay, and here we go. It's night time and we're on the streets of Los Santos in a rather fine vehicle, if I do say so myself. Now, of course, this is a Grotti, but one shouldn't be expecting the kind of high driving standards that you get from the other Grottis, because this is a classic car, so one must keep that in mind. Always remember that the classic cars will be inferior to the modern day counterparts. Okie dokie, okay, but you can still see it's still got some speed there, and I must say I do enjoy driving. It really does. Once you get used to it, it really is rather enjoyable. Okie dokie, there we go around the corner and try to miss the hedge, and okay, across the road, and here we go. Right, okay. It does seem that the camera's intent on cutting out on us here, which is a bit of a shame, really, but there we go. We'll make our best. Oops-a-daisies. Okie dokie. Right, took a bang from the side there, didn't I? Okay, well, we'll take it down to the, we'll take it into the garage here now and go and get it modified. Okay, there she is, going up to the custom auto shop. Jolly good. Okay, now here we are, the Grotti GT500. As I say, this really is one of the older cars. One shouldn't expect much in the way of top end or even handling, to be perfectly honest with you. But if you're looking for a rather aesthetically pleasing classic car, then you really can't do much better than the Grotti GT500. Okay, now we're cycling through some of the options here to give you a look. You can always pause if you have mind to, but we'll go through at double speed at the moment, I think, just to get things along. Okay then, right, here we go. We'll flip through some of the colours, but I have every intention of keeping this car in the ice white. Okay then, there we go. Yes, how about that, in the pink and the orange? Actually, and the yellow. You know, I really do like this car in all sorts of different colours. It's something, there's something really quite distinguished about it, I personally think. Okay then. Right here, right, well, I know what I'm looking for really, and that's just the ice white, and there we are, and that's what I shall decorate the car in, I think. That's the paint job that I shall have finished on the car. Okie dokie, yes, we'll have some turbo tuning, get this all fully modified, and then we'll take it out onto the street and see how she handles with the upgrades. Okay, here we go. Rightio, now we're out on the streets. The car has been fully upgraded, so why don't we take her on a little bit of an outing here and see how she goes. Right here, okay, now like I say, she's not really going to compare to the Zentorno or other cars of that matter, but simply for aesthetic styling and the Just the classic Grotti feel. I do really rather like this car. In fact, I don't take it out anywhere near as much as I used to, but it still is perhaps my very favourite on the game. It's either that or the Wagner. Okay, now, I mean, value for money, you cannot beat the Zentorno. The Zentorno is very similar priced and is perhaps one of the best cars on the game, objectively speaking. But subjectively speaking, yes, I do like the Grotti GT500. Okay, right, here we go. Right, okay, now this is rather early on in my gameplay, and so I haven't quite established the practice of taking it on that particular lap that I like to do. So that's rather unfortunate, but then again, as I say, this car really has nothing to prove in terms of handling or acceleration, so in many ways it is a moot point. I'm going to buy this car one way or the other. And in fact, as I say, it is the second time that I have purchased it. Okie doke, well there we go. Okay, now I have one in red and delivering my white one to the garage, and I hope you've enjoyed this little video.